Hey, it's your girl Just Free coming at you with another video. So in this video, we'll be discussing how men are intimidated by Soncerae's success. So I'd like to read a excerpt from Lipstick Alley, and it reads, "LOL, I heard that about Ocho. At first, referring to Ocho Cinco. Is that his name? Ocho, Chad, Ocho, Chad, Chad, Ocho, whatever. Is it Ocho Cinco? Whatever. Anyway, Evelyn's ex-husband. At first, she said she dated him, then quickly changed it to, we just talked a few times on the phone. Damn, these chicks lie so much. You should have just said she lies so much. And why is she still talking about this priest dude? I know that's her baby daddy, but that man is going on about his business. Soncerae laid up on her ass and got pregnant, hoping that dude would stick around. Epic fail. Now you're gonna end up being an old woman trying to handle a teenager. Child, you knew you could get pregnant. Stop lying. So I'm digging in the crates, and once again, oh shoot, off with her lies. Um, so let's see. She has also said that she is multiracial, attempting to insinuate that she's biracial or of some mixture of some sort, which we all are. So, um, oh, let's see. Oh wait, I gotta find something else juicy to read. Hang on. Okay, you guys. So I just did a recently did a video where she was being interviewed by some um clowns on Bigo or whatever, and she had so she was talking about dating Ultra Cinco. So on Lipstick Alley, they said she said it was years ago when he was with Evelyn. She says they never went out because he wanted to go to a public function and she wanted her privacy. Now, anybody that know of this bitch, know that she done told every part of her life except for, I mean, she's exposed every part of her life except for the inside of her damn vaginal walls, bitch. So privacy, I don't think so. But back to how men are intimidated by her success. How is homeless Soncerae giving advice on how to become a millionaire? She is claiming she was a millionaire before she met Priest and that he dragged her down. Please don't tell me she said that. In 2016, she had to beg for donations to keep her car from being repossessed. Okay, this person says she did. She is doing 1 million live streams a day. She just did one talking about how basic Priest's wife was and how she was shaped like SpongeBob and how she was clearly the more attractive woman as she was a model and Priest's wife was regular. Oh, what a way to uplift women, Sansarat. Aw. No lie. And not for nothing. Bitch, you need a whole glob of makeup on your face and 5 wigs in order to make you look like something, bitch. No lie, less than 5 minutes in the same stream, she starts saying how she has never spoke about his wife's looks and how they are both beautiful in their own way, so she can't even compare. So she, she is losing her mind. She can't remember her lies even in a single stream of thought. I actually feel bad for her. I've been watching her on and off over 10 years. This broad has been on here for 10 years or more. More because this was in 2018 and don't have shit to show. Um, let's see. It says she kills me with these Photoshop pictures. Here's a video of Soncerae from around her modeling days. I can't post. It's not allowing me to see it. Uh, So in one video, she's explaining what a spiritual husband is exactly. Of course, she's gonna explain it and make it make sense regardless, because her opinion is the only one that makes sense. It says it looks like Sansa is asking the universe if she should reconcile with Priest. ah. Um, let's see what this is. Nope. Who is this Jamie person? Oh well. Um. Okay, let's see. Gather round, because it's gonna be a long one. I started watching her video like 3 months ago, and this is the conclusion I've come to. This woman has extremely low self-esteem and tries to hide it by being a pick-me, which only makes it more obvious. First of all, she needs to stop saying that she's open to being polyamorous, because it's clear by her jealous tendencies that she is not cut out for that. Clearly. For example, being upset talking about priests was with women in the Dominican Republic. Bitch, at least he went to the Dominican Republic. Your ass can't even cross the damn street, bitch, or go outside of North California. At least he went to the Dominican Republic. What the hell? You ain't even been on a vacation. Soncerae, I've been watching you a long time, bitch, and I ain't never seen you on vacation. Where is the vacation? It says, I know she thinks that if she tells men what they want to hear, they'll like her more, but that isn't working for her. Yeah, for example, see, I have an example for each one of these sentences. Ain't that some shit? She told Priest, oh, she got money, she got this, that, and the third. And I believe him, because he was like, why else, if he in a position where he not up right now and she's saying, don't worry about it, I got us, I got us. He like, well, shit, okay, that's the type of man that he is. You know, the men that I know, they got their own. So they ain't looking for no woman to carry no parts of the weight, bitch. I mean, very little. Um, and not the whole thing. Excuse me, I gotta drink my Pepsi. So, I'm not saying they not looking for a woman to carry some weight, but bitch, she out there, carrying on like her masculine self, and he allowing himself to be positioned as the bitch, and she allowing herself to be the man, because that's what she wants to be. So, it says it seems like it never has. Oh wait, I know she thinks that if she tells men what they want to hear, it seems like it never has. She needs to stop trying to be the cool chick that is down for whatever and admit to herself that she wants a committed monogamous relationship. Obviously. Um, as evidenced by, see, I'm going into my nursing mode. As evidenced by the fact that she continues to obsess with marriage and why you shouldn't get married, and so on and so forth. Being on both sides of the fence, depending on what is convenient and what sounds good to whatever man she is with, is what got her in this situation in the first place. As evidenced by anybody in nursing school know what I'm talking about. Yeah, depending on what's convenient. 1 minute she on the woman's side, the next minute she on the man's side. She can't make up her mind because she on both sides of the fence, bitch. And you can't straddle a fence, okay? The Bible says, I'd rather have you hot or cold, but not both. Not lukewarm, bitch. Number 2, she was being willfully obtuse about the reality of her and Priest's situation, because her ego won't allow her to admit to herself that that relationship was a bad decision from the start. How in the hell do you continue to make excuses, especially in front of your impressionable daughter, bitch, that the fact that you allowed yourself to date a man where you went Dutch on the first date, okay, and you found out he was married from the first date, and you continued to date or allegedly date him because you pay for your own meals, bitch. She desperately wanted to be the exception to the rule that married men never actually end up leaving their wives when they enter new relationships while they are still in the marriage. Exactly. This is awesome. This is good. I'm just now finding this. This is really good. Exactly. She want to be the exception to the rule. Exactly. That sums that up. She probably thought maybe if I just stick around and ride it out long enough, we'll get back on our feet and I'll prove everyone wrong about this relationship. Ah! What I cannot figure out though is why she thought having a baby with this man was a good idea given their financial situation and his lack of effort to finalize the divorce he claimed he was getting. Hello? Oh, but let her tell it. We weren't planning a baby. We weren't planning a baby. We were just having unprotected sex in the back of a Honda Civic in the Walmart parking lot. I mean, Ford Explorer. Regardless of how badly she wanted a child, it was clear as day that that was not the man to have a child with, at least not at that time. Child. But let her tell it. Oh, you kept telling me. She kept telling me they weren't together. They weren't together. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Pepsi break. Um, let's see. Shh. Okay, this is a prime example of why so many people think black women are idiots when it comes to procreation. A lot of black women are just like her, and they are so desperate for love from somebody, anybody, that they will bring a child into a bad financial situation with no father figure in sight, setting it up for a harder life from the get go, just so she doesn't have to be alone. Now let her tell it. She all good. Everything's all good. Yet still she working 100 hours a week. But she's the perfect mom. Yet none of us are the perfect mom. I'm not trying to, disregard her motherhood. But bitch, let's be clear. You got an elderly mother. You got a young daughter who's coming into her own. She doesn't want to be bothered with your kid, and here you are working hours upon hours. You don't only want to have a car, Miss Rich bitch. Girl, get your life. I'm only laughing because you full of shit. um and it's not like they were living together and simply behind on a few bills. They were literally homeless, living in a car. Still, somehow, some way, she figured having a baby with this man was the right thing to do. How can she deny that this was stupid on her part? I don't understand that she is hurt, but I also, oh no, I understand she is hurt, but I also think she is as dumb as she acts like she is and ignored all of the obviously red flags. The spiritual husband shit is most likely a label he agreed to make her feel good, and he probably never felt that way about her. I doubt he agreed to anything like that. I can't be the only one that rolled my eyes and cringed when I first heard her call him that. This woman has desperation written all over her face. And to all anybody who's listening, that's her subscriber or new subscriber, she said that she was mad. She kept calling her husband and posting shit on Facebook. And the family told his family, her family, or his family, and priest told that bitch to get that shit off of Facebook, talking about that's my husband. So she came out and she retracted and made a new video, um, saying that he's her spiritual husband. Um, and now she's completely bitter against marriage. She can't see it for herself. Women shouldn't get married, blah 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 blah. Again, I don't believe for a second that she did not know this was something he was going along with just to placate her. Us women have a great intuition. We know when someone is genuine, whether we choose to ignore the red flags. I don't know. I think because she was so wrapped up and caught up into what she wanted, I doubt that she really did pay attention to, you know. I mean, because at the end of the day, like I said, if a man tell me he's married, separated, you know, okay, just say he said he was separated, my dude, okay? Oh, excuse me, Pepsi. Um, So, and if I choose to date him, um, and he's separated, he better be living in a separate house, paying separate bills, um, driving a separate car, and everything like that. If I mean, well, which I have dealt with a married man who was separated, and he did not, he was separated for real. Anyway, I already told that story. So, um, and again, like I said, I know what that was. I knew I didn't have no intentions on getting pregnant by him. Um, was not interested in getting pregnant or none of the other shenanigans. So that was the difference between me and her. Um, She claims that a piece of paper doesn't mean anything when it comes to marriage, and that's why she called him her spiritual husband. If that piece of paper was so meaningless, why does she care whether or not he divorced his wife? Exactly. She said herself that both Priest and his wife reassured her that they were getting divorced, and she continuously asked Priest when it was going to happen. If excuse me, if a piece of paper means nothing, why did it matter? Let's see how much longer we got here. Okay, not too much. So, uh this woman has a history of relationships with men who aren't worth a damn. I wouldn't say they aren't worth a damn just because they ain't want her ass. She the one got hoodwinked and bamboozled by men that you know what I'm saying? That she either didn't live up to their expectations, or they just weren't a good fit. That don't mean that they weren't worth a damn. I what's that word? I refute that. Yet instead of ignoring all the obvious signs that they are not worth her time, I that she's not worth their time, she continued to pursue a relationship with them. Self-explanatory. At some point, as a grown-ass woman, you need to stop hollering about what the man told you he was going to do and what the man said, and you need to use your God-given, fully developed ears and eyes to judge whether that person is someone whose word you can trust. And yet he's the one that she prayed about, that God, she said God, God sent her. Don't be putting out bullshit on God. I'm sick and tired of women and people saying, well, God, this is God, God said that, and God, this is, and I prayed for him. You didn't pray for shit. I mean, you might have prayed, but you weren't specific. And if that's what you got, that's because you weren't specific. You asked for just probably just a man. Shoot. She acts, and that's what he sent you, a man. She acts as though life simply happens to her and she's a child and capable of spotting an ain't shit man, or perhaps she's just one of those women that love trying to change and fix a man. She says she's a build-a-bear. She needs to either find a decent full-time job so she can take care of her child and stop begging strangers for donations like she on her now, begging for Kathy, or enroll in school to learn a skill that child. Let her tell her she got 15 damn certifications and degrees, and she went to UC Berkeley when she really went to Amazon.com. And her and MC Umar both got their degrees from the Cracker Jack box, bitch. Even though he probably actually has a few. Um, but on the other hand, she ain't showed nobody shit, much as she show everything but except her vaginal walls. She ain't show nobody her damn her damn certifications or her degrees. This entrepreneur shit is not for her. Scamming people for money by pretending it's going to charity. She's done that several times. Charity, charity, charity. Come join the Autism Speaks. Autism Speaks. Breast cancer awareness. Uh it's really low down and pathetic and not at all what an entrepreneur is. I don't think she really has an entrepreneurial spirit, and that is perfectly okay. But relying on strangers to feed your newborn child is scary. I understand that she probably extremely depressed at this point, and that is what's keeping her from finding full time employment. But she needs to figure it out because she has a baby, blah, blah, blah. Maybe going for a CNA license. Yeah, right. I really do want to see her win, because she reminds me of so many black women I know. All right. Well, there you go. I just wanted to make a little something something because she's come up with a new video about some bullshit about men intimidated by her success. Child. Men intimidated by her filters and her OnlyFans that she yeah. Anyway. All right, y'all. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can know when I upload. Tell all your friends. What else? I will come back later. If not after probably after work, after later on tonight. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. All right, deuces.